Dear students, good morning, everyone. Dear students, good morning, everyone. So we are discussing first in disaster management and mitigation course-wise. We are discussing about first unit topic, a very important topic entire of the course. So nothing but environmental hazards. So environmental hazards means nothing but here environment hazards point of maybe any environmental potential may be caused for environmental any potential physically environmental potential may be caused for any loss of the life or any loss of the property or any loss of the environmental area, or maybe sometimes we are saying about harm to the environment, harm to the human body, harm to the human property point of also called environmental hazard. So what we are saying here nothing but maybe any environmental factor potentially impact to harm to the human body, harm to the human property, harm to the environmental area, that we are called or consider it is a environmental hazards. So maybe different types of hazards will be there. So maybe different types of hazards will be there. Like see here. Uh, so see here, physical hazards, chemical hazards, biological hazards, psychological hazards. So different types of hazards we have to be classified based on that impacted area, based on that impact point of key role in potential factors point of we are classified four types of environmental hazards. Number one is physical hazards. So number one is any hazard that comes from environmental factor. Maybe everything will be comes from environmental factor, but here that comes from the environmental factor like vibration and constant loud more noise or constant loud noise. The environmental factors that can that can harm the body without necessary touching. So in this case of maximum, the factors not to be touched your human body, not having any necessary to touch human body, but creating some negative impact, causing negative impact. So for example, radiation, ultraviolet rays, and hot winds, cold winds, like etc. etc. So those are not to be contact with the human body, but the feeling will be there. But that over temperature, hot winds will we are feel it. So maximum face some difficult facing some problems and facing some difficulties, right? Like that. So next one, chemical hazards. Maybe any chemical elements or any hazard that comes from solids, liquid, gases, elements, component or mixture that could cause health problems. So maybe my dear students here I explain very simply. Any chemical element, relevant to any element must and should play a crucial role. Maybe those chemical elements or maybe solids or maybe liquids or maybe liquids or maybe gases content, maybe which state of what which state point that what kind of state doesn't matter, but chemical element play a crucial role, important role for causing for chemical hazards. So for example of the cleaning products, pesticides and welding fumes. So these all will be nothing but without chemical products we can't start of the day, end of the day. Without any chemical utilization, we can't expect a day. Maybe start of the day to maybe pasting or maybe bathing, and end of the day, sleeping time also we are using some kind of mosquito coils. So maybe some creams. So whatever may be nothing but without without chemicals we can't survive. So those chemicals survive. Those chemicals maximum causes for the chemical hazards. So chemical hazards are prevent when you work as experts. Any chemical precipitation in workplace, in any form of the like solids, liquid, gas, will be different formation will be there. So even common solution can cause illness, skin irritation. What happened? Okay, that pollution may be caused for the skin irritation, or air pollution, water contamination, and also illness caused for illness that contaminated water we are consume we are using our needs stronger we are must should face some problems. So see here maximum means we need good crops purpose every agriculture person farmer must should use some spreading some chemicals. So electrical fume, welding fumes. So welding time that smoke we have to observe the second image. Smoke mostly is toxic gases are released. And third one maybe in a painting time, maybe the maybe painting time, maybe any cleaning purpose or maybe sanitation point of view to use of different types of chemicals. So even common sense will cause illness and skin irritation and breathing problems, right? Beware of one. We are saying one word. Beware of liquids like cleaning products, paints, acids, and solvents. Yes, everything having negative impacts. Over utilization of any chemicals that cause it for negative impact. So second one, third one is biological hazards. Maybe in this case of living, non-living organism that have a potential impact to cause any threat to human life and human health that we are called biological hazards. What are the living, non-living organism, microorganisms means nothing but here fungi, bacteria, virus, algae, protozoa, radiolaria. These kind of different types of living, non-living organisms are mainly caused for biological hazards. When those pathogens and diseases are transferred between organisms, it's called an infectional diseases. So, for example, those transportation point we need some those bacteria and fungus virus must be transmitted one body to another human body with help of human fluids, like maybe blood or maybe body fluids, other body fluids, with help of human fluids point human fluids. So that will be transferred one body to another body. That kind of disease, where infectional diseases are epidemic diseases. And fourth one, physical hazards. So see here, maybe working environmental area is living and working environment area mostly play crucial or important role for physical so psychosociological hazards. Or any hazard that come from the base on working environment and living environment is main aspects. So it will be created for psychological and physiological related problems like depression, illness. So over work pressure or maybe any person who is joining any company having more work pressure. So that pressure is caused for illness or maybe strain stress. That stress is maybe extend increasing not as a depression. Depression is next step is suicide. So some of the steps we cause it for illness of the human body maybe the maximum some physical health problem some health problems also be rising. So see first one so it will be created for psychological and psychological and physical related problems like depression and illness. So stress drug addiction and sexual harassment nowadays in India. So many people affected by the overworkload or pressure. More so many people working under the pressure. The same time of that is caused for the stress, increasing stress. So that stress is when the person will be controlled, not a problem. Where that any person not able to control that stress condition, that person simply take the decision suicide. So next to drug addiction nowadays, maybe small school students also be mostly adapted the drug addiction, addicted that one. Why? Because of those are the persons have to be selling chocolate point, chocolate formation, chocolate type of chocolate way also. So maybe don't know some ethics and values, don't know how to live, how to life extend, how to develop ourselves. That such kind of students maximum take this kind of decisions also. So maybe sexual harassment, not having any human values and professional ethics. So moral values, those persons doing this kind of waste things, nothing but sexual harassments. So there are so many people, maybe small kids or maybe women or maybe students or female students mostly affected nowadays in the society. So there are the hazards associated with the workplaces issues such as workload, lack of control, lack of respect. So the images first one is depression point up, second one is drug addictions and stop drugs, and fourth one is more means harassment. Not only uh, whatever may be female harassment or male harassment, whatever may be harassment. First of all, causes of hazards. Pollution, main cause of pollution, deforestation, overpopulation, landfills, land disturbance. What we are discussing about all the causes mostly caused for the environmental hazards. The pollution is main cause, overpopulation is main cause. Overpopulation will be there. Same the particular area pollution also be more. So where the population pollution will be there, that particular area forest area very less, deforestation will be presented. Landfills because of overpopulation, maximum discharge, different kind of waste. That waste will fill by the landfills. Land disturbances, so illegal activities, illegal construction activities. See environment how will be affected on the first image. Second one is deforestation. Third one is the entire beautiful land resources are filled with the waste material. So effects of hazards. So impact on human health. So mostly effect of the environmental hazards point of human health will be affected. Effect to the environment, mostly environment will be affected. So ozone layer depletion, loss of the tourism, economical impact. So my dear students here, first of all, affected two aspects mostly affected. Number one is environment. Number two is human being. Why? Because of human beings are surviving in that environment. We are depending on the environment. So they will not depend to us. We are depending on the environment. So if the effects point, first of all, environment will be affected. Second, human being will be affected. Human health will be affected. Ozone layer depletion. Maybe once ozone layer will be depleted, the cosmic rays directly contact of directly contact of the human body. So it causes for the causes for problems. So loss of the tourism, economical impacts. Loss of tourism, economical impacts. So next one is nothing but prevention of the natural hazards. So first of all, awareness. First of all, given provided by the awareness and also education and also preparedness, prediction and warning systems. These all can reduce the disruptive impact of the natural hazards on communities. So awareness is must and should. Education awareness based on that what we do, what not to do point of. So how to protect our environment, how to protect ourselves point of. So how to maintain good climate condition point of. We are given awareness and education. We provide proper guidelines point of safety provide some education and preparedness. We are well prepared what kind of any problem will become so that rectified and solving point we are well prepared. So prediction warning system must be maybe the government, maybe any changes, any which one not having following rules and regulation must be prediction and given some warning system. These are can reduce the disruptive impact of the natural hazards on communities. So, my dear students, I hope understand everyone having any difficulties. Maybe having any difficulties surrounding environmental area as possible identified and also rectified. That's the best solution. So, thank you very much. I hope to understand. I hope to understand everyone. Thank you.